Hey guys, it's your boy FTO back again with another video, and today, as you can tell by the title below, it's a review of the Adidas ACE 16.1 PRIMEKNit in the latest colorway, which is white, semi-solar slime and shock blue. Really nice colors, I think, personally. But yes, before I get into the short review, just want to say a big shout out to the guys at Lovell Soccer for providing the boots. If you haven't done, guys, check their website out. I'll leave the link in the description below. They literally offer and you can purchase all the boots that come out on the football market. And not only that, when you do actually then make a purchase, they then offer free ID, so you can get your name or a number customized along the side of the boot for free. Don't know anyone else that does that, so yeah, check them out. The link will be in my description below. Now let's get straight into it. So it's a standard Adidas box, nothing new there. Within the box itself, you get a string bag which is shock blue in color. You've got the Primeknit lettering going down here, and down here on the string bag you've also got the Adidas logo showing, which is really cool. Black strings obviously, and I don't know if you can see this, but you can see that there's little holes going through the string bag itself. That just allows for better ventilation of the boots. You know, they get aired out and they don't smell out your bag like mine do, because I've got smelly feet, but I won't tell you any more about that. All that's left within the actual box are the boots themselves, guys. Let me know your initial thoughts on these, you know, as you see them. What do you think? Are you a fan, or don't you really like the colors that Adidas have used? Let me know in the comments below. Really interested to know what you guys think. What I'll do, I'll put the left boot here for you guys to see throughout the video, and I'll talk about the right boot. So these are the new Adidas ACE 16.1 PRIMEKNITs in the latest colorway, which is white, semi-solar slime and shock blue. What I'll do, I'll run through the colors really quickly that Adidas have used. So as you can see, the boot is predominantly white, but saying that, there is a shade of grey which you can clearly see along the upper, which is not stated in the colorway. Also included on the boot is this semi-solar slime, which I think works really well, and it's essentially a green or a lime kind of green color, which then fades into black on the lacing system, as you can see. Once again, a color which isn't stated in the colorway. And then you've then got the ACE logo here, which is in that shock blue color. The Adidas logo on the back of the heel, also in that shock blue color. And finally, on the sole plate, the actual ends of the studs are a translucent kind of shock blue color. So that's the, you know, run through of the colors that Adidas have used on this boot. To be honest, I'm a real big fan of these boots. I think this is the best color that they've released them in so far. Let me know what you guys think. Do you agree or not, and why? But what I'll do now is just run through a few of the features of the boots, you know, that you might be interested in. The first thing I'll say is that the upper is actually made out of a Primeknit material, so it's a knitted material, but on top of that knitted material is a layer of silicone, which allows you to then just be able to wipe it down if it does get stained, as with any other boot. And the fact that it's white, you probably want to do that, or else they'll look really dirty really quickly. And because it's a Primeknit material, it's really soft, really flexible, which is always nice, and will only increase in flexibility as you play with it. Saying that, guys, there is a bit of exposed Primeknit material, which is probably what you will want to know if you are looking to purchase this. This section of the boot, which is actually officially known as the prime cut color, will definitely get dirty pretty easy, because it's not got any covering. It's just a bit of cloth, which will obviously get dirty really quickly over time. So that's something to remember. And to be honest, this collar here doesn't actually add any performance really, guys. It's just a bit, you know, it's just a bit of an extension piece, which is only there because, you know, these kind of mid-cut ankle hugging boots are trending at the moment. Everyone likes them. I'm liking them also. So yeah, that's the only reason why this is actually there. It doesn't actually help in your performance in any way. Staying on the upper, guys, if you run your fingers through the toe box area, you can feel a few little tiny dots. Those little dots aren't there for decoration. It's what's known as NSG, so non-stop grip, which will allow the boots to perform in all conditions. So exactly the same in all conditions. So whether it's cold or raining or hot or dry, these boots should actually perform exactly the same. So it's a similar feature to what you find in like Nike boots, which is ACC, all condition control. Adidas version of that is NSG, which stands for non-stop grip. Moving on to where you're probably because now you're probably thinking, oh wait, FTO, where does the firmness come from? Where does, you know, is the boot really light with no structure? No, there is a bit of structure, a bit of firmness to it, which comes in the shape of these Adidas stripes, which you can clearly see. They are actually made out of a thin bit of plastic, so it's a bit stiffer than, you know, the knitted material, and they run from the sole plate into the lacing system, as you can see, and once pulled on with the laces, they actually then lock your foot in place. So that's where a lot of the structure, a lot of the firmness of the boot comes from, and I think that's a really nice feature that Adidas have added to these boots. Really like that, and it just gives that kind of one-piece feel, which I'm, you know, a big fan of in boots now. As I said, it's a mid-cut design. This collar here doesn't really add anything to your performance. It's got a heel counter, which just allows your foot to be a lot more stable within the boot and not move around. Moving on to the sole plate, it's really thin. That's the first thing I'll say, because it's a thin bit of plastic. But saying that, guys, it's really thin and flexible, I will say, first of all. But saying that, there is an arch here which runs from the midfoot section into the heel counter, and that actually allows for better stability. So, you know, when you're sprinting and then you want to come to a really sharp stop, that's definitely going to help. The stud layout we've seen before from Adidas boots, and you know, is very proven and really good to see. Conical studs, really good for agility. I like that. So all in all, guys, I'm a real big fan of these boots. I'm not, you know, personally I don't really like white boots, but these ones definitely stood out for me and I really like them. So stay tuned, I'm gonna do an on feet now and also a little test for you guys to see how they look. But they're retailing at Lovell Soccer for $169.99, which, you know, I think is a, you know, a very competitive price. Really like them. Check them out on their website, you know, on their the website, which will be in the description below. But what I'll do now is a little on feet and little test for you guys to see how they look. So guys, here we are at the on feet of the ACE 16.1 in the latest colorway, which is white, semi-solar slime and shock blue. To be honest, straight on feet, they are really comfortable. I can tell you that straight away, really comfortable. I'll say, you know, if you are looking to purchase this, you can get these in your normal size, or, you know, half a size up. No, you know, it will fit the same really. You don't need to go a full size up. Really comfortable. Yeah, really like these, you know, and I feel like I could go and, you know, play football in these straight away. I don't feel like I've got to, you know, break into them or wait a while or play them first. I feel like I could go on a pitch and literally play football right now. But what I'll do now is do a little play test for you guys to see how they look with a football. Really like these. There's a, you know, the sole plate, hope you can see that, and again, the really nice stud layout personally, I think. But yeah, really nice boots, and I think Adidas have got these ones absolutely perfect. So guys, that was an on feet of the Adidas ACE 16.1 Primeknit in the latest colorway, which, as I've said earlier, is white, semi-solar slime and shock blue. Now, you saw a short clip of my full test, which I will actually be putting out later on my channel, so watch out for that. It did take me quite some time to get used to shooting in them, not too sure why, but, you know, in terms of, you know, the fit and, you know, actually playing in them, absolutely amazing, really comfortable. Also, because it's made out of that Primeknit material, it's really soft as well. I don't feel like my touch was heavy in any way, so, you know, that's really you know, some good features that Adidas have added to the boot. So out of 10, I would actually give them an 8. The only thing I will say is that I've only played in them once, and there's a bit of dirt on the exposed Primeknit material, which is what I was saying earlier. So for now, I think I can clean that off, but obviously over time it will probably get a bit more dirtier. So you know, that's something to think about. But if you are looking to purchase these guys, they are retailing at Novel Soccer for £169.99. So check that out. I'll leave the link in the description below. All in all, really, you know, happy about these boots. Really nice. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you smash the like button, and also guys, if you haven't done, please subscribe to my channel, and peace.